Have you ever felt like you're playing a game, but nobody bothered to give you the rule book? You make one wrong move, and suddenly you're getting all these confused looks. Well, today we're going to decode those invisible instructions that pretty much run our world, the unspoken rules of culture.
Just think about it for a second. A time you did something that felt totally normal to you, only to get a weird look or maybe a quiet, kind of awkward correction. It's that feeling we're going to dive into today through a story that just perfectly captures it.
All right, so let's start with the scene. On the surface, it seems super simple, but it's a perfect example of how these hidden systems are working all around us.
So, let's meet Rena. She's an international student, and she's really excited to be starting her adventure at a new university. She's smart, she's ready to learn, but she's about to run into a rule that, well, you're not going to find in any textbook.
All she wants to do is grab a quick breakfast before her first class. I mean, it's a simple goal, right? Something she's probably done 1,000 times back home. What could possibly go wrong?
She walks into the cafeteria, and the whole scene is surprisingly orderly. There's this long, silent line of students just snaking its way to the counter. Now, for Rena, who comes from a culture where things are more like bustling, organized chaos, this just feels incredibly slow. It's strange.
Her internal clock is ticking like crazy. See, in her mind, the most important rule is be on time for class, and this super long line, it feels like a direct threat to that rule. So she just defaults to the system she knows best.
And what does she do? She does what would be perfectly normal, totally acceptable back home. She walks right up towards the counter to place her order. Her goal isn't to be rude, you see, it's just to be efficient.
And then it happens. It's not a yell, not some big angry confrontation. It's just a quiet but really firm voice from someone in the line. And just like that, the unspoken rule has been made very, very clear.
Instantly, Rena is just flooded with embarrassment. Her intention was totally fine, get to class on time. But her action didn't fit the local system. By following her rules, she accidentally broke theirs. But you know what? This super confusing moment actually becomes a major turning point. Rena goes to her teacher to try and understand what happened. And what she learns isn't just about lines, but about something much bigger, systems. Her teacher really helps her see the whole thing from a new angle. It wasn't about her being rude. It was a total clash of two different systems. Her system, it values individual speed and getting things done fast. The local system, it values group fairness and order. And here's the key. Neither one is better. They're just different solutions to the same problem of getting everyone fed.
And this is what her teacher calls a cultural system. It's such a powerful idea, right? Culture isn't just about the food we eat or the holidays we celebrate. It's the entire set of these unspoken rules that help us all live together with a lot less friction.
So, why the line? What's the real reason for it? It's not just a way to stand around. It's a physical representation of fairness. It's a system designed to make sure everyone gets their turn in an orderly way, and that creates a sense of calm and trust in the whole process.
And this brings Rena to the most important question of all. Was she a bad person in that moment? She's starting to see that what felt like a personal failure was really just a systems mismatch.
And the answer is a huge, clear no. Absolutely not. The goal isn't to judge one system as right and the other as wrong. The real skill is to shift from judging to just observing, to see the system you're in and figure out how to navigate it.
So, armed with this totally new way of looking at things, Rena gets a chance to put her knowledge to the test. And this is where the whole lesson moves from just theory to real-life practice. She goes back to the exact same cafeteria. The place hasn't changed, but Rena has. She now sees that line not as an obstacle, but as a system with a real purpose. She has the key to unlock it. And the result is, well, it's transformative. By choosing to join the local system, she feels a sense of calm instead of stress. She's not fighting the current anymore, she's just flowing with it. And her whole experience just flips from stressful to relaxed.
Rena's story isn't just about a cafeteria line, of course. It's a powerful metaphor for how we can navigate any new environment, whether that's a whole new country, a new job, or even just a different department in your own company. So what can we all learn from Rena? Well, first, that culture is so much more than what we see. It's the invisible systems that guide how we act. These systems are basically the unwritten guidebooks to social harmony. And, this is so important, learning to navigate a new system isn't about losing a piece of yourself. It's about becoming more adaptable, adding a new skill to your social toolkit.
So here's a little challenge for you.
As you go about your day tomorrow, at work, in traffic, at the grocery store, just try to spot the hidden rules. What are the invisible systems that are guiding everyone's behavior? Once you start seeing them, I promise you will never look at the world the same way again.